So now we can start looking at placing furniture and TVs and that kind of stuff, maybe beds if we want to look at that. It's quite straightforward, much the same as what we did with kitchens. So into the area where you want to put it, to the right level you want to put it. So I'm on the ground floor here. I'm going to go component. I'm going to go into load family, finish with kitchens now. So I'm going to come back into the main area here. So I'm going to go into furniture. And again, we've got all these different things. We've got beds, seating, storage, tables, and that kind of stuff. So let's have a look at tables, see what we've got in there. See anything nice. So we've got some nice coffee tables, dining tables. Some of the dining tables come with chairs. So we've got these ones here, for instance. So let's place some of those in. So we can place that there if we wanted. Again, you can use the space key and it will spin it around if you want it spun around. That's those in there. So let's have a quick look at those in the 3D section. So here we are, 3D section. We've got a nice table and chairs in there. Things like put a telly on the wall. We can put a flat screen TV on the wall if you want. So back into my ground floor, back into component, into load family, go up a level, and it should be in devices. There it is. That's your furniture TV. So I'm just going to place that on the wall. Now, once you place that on the wall, if you go into 3D section, you'll see it sat on the floor. So what you need to do is allow it to come up the wall a little bit because we don't normally have tellies sat on the wall. So I'm going to highlight the wall itself. And over in my properties box over here, I've got this elevation from the ground floor. At the moment, it's set at 0. So let's say, for instance, I wanted that, I don't know, 450 above the floor. Just type that in, hit apply, and the TV comes up onto the wall as well. So we can play around with a lot of different stuff like that. You can put in shelves in, countertops, and you've got this host all the time. So all the time you've got this host from the elevation. So you can start lifting things up and placing things down. So you can start playing around with that and various different bits. Things like beds and that are fairly straightforward. Probably don't need me to show you those, but we can have a look anyhow. So back into my architecture, go into component, go into load family, come up, we've got beds, so we can put in different types of bed, whichever one you fancy put in there. Let's put that one in just because we can. Again, sometimes it'll allow you to spin it using the space key, which is what I'm doing here. And again, I can either use the align key or try and line it up with my mouse. Use the escape key to come out of that, back into my 3D section, zoom out a little bit, and again, I can see my bed. It's been placed in there as well. And there's all sorts of furniture you can place in there. There's sideboards, chests of drawers, bedside cabinets, and that kind of stuff. So you can now start to almost like decorate the house. Just be careful with it because sometimes it can get a little bit too busy on some of the drawings. So sometimes it's worth having a duplicate drawing. So where we're down here on our ground floor, it's worth sometimes keeping a clean copy with no drawings on it at all, with no components in it at all, and then doing a duplicate view with all your bits and pieces in there as well if you want. So you've got that choice where you've got two different views from it. And that's how you do that.